Hello everyone, I am Ashima from Anybody Can Cook, and today the dish I am going to make is some fruits rice or fruits pulao. You can simply call it fruits rice. So the ingredients that you're going to need are, the first thing is some soaked rice. You can use any rice you want for this. Then you're going to need some diced apples, and then some apricots, dates, and pears and raisins. Now here I have some pineapple juice. This is a fresh pineapple that I've juiced. You can use store-bought, but I prefer using the fresh ones, and I have used half of it. You can use the full one if you want. You can use orange or mango juice as well. Now what you need is, we need to heat a skillet, and I'm just going to fry the rice so that all the water from it evaporates. Not really fry or deep fry, just so that it gets coated in a little bit of butter. Now I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of butter to this. Not too much, you're making it healthy. And to that, I'm going to let it melt for a second. When the butter is melted, I'm going to add my rice. Now here I have soaked the rice for 10 to 15 minutes. This is just plain rice that we eat. You can use any rice you want that you normally eat every day, and then we just keep on stirring a bit since rice can burn. So make sure that you keep stirring it so that nothing sticks. And then we are going to pour some water on top of it, and then we are going to keep it covered and let it come to a boil. After it's boiled, then we are going to turn off the gas, and then we are going to let it sit there for 15 minutes till the rice is really soft and fluffy. So lid on. First pour the water, and now make sure that there are no lumps in it. Just break them up a bit. And now we're simply going to keep the lid on, let it come to a boil, and then turn it off, and then we're going to keep it there for 15 minutes. So while my rice is getting done, I've heated a small skillet here and melted about a tablespoon of butter in it. Now we're going to fry the fruits a bit. I'm using dates, which I've cut into bite-sized pieces and de-seeded them. You can use any fruit you have on hand. Now I have some apricots, which I've also cut into pieces and de-seeded. Then you're going to need some raisins. Any raisins you want. I'm using long dark raisins. And then some pears. I'm using green pears. Again, anything you want will work here. Now I'm going to use, okay, so the rice is done, so I'm turning it off and let it cook. Now I have some apples which I've diced, and these two, I'm using half of them because I'm keeping the rest for the presentation. So now you do is you just move them around the pan, gently stirring, and you need to coat them in the butter. You don't need to overcook anything since these are fresh fruits and we need to have that fresh bite to it. So you don't need to overcook anything. This for me is perfect. So I'll be turning off. Just make sure every strand is coated. That'll be it. Now let's check on my rice. See, it's almost 80% done. That's why I kept it covered for about 15 to 15 minutes so that the rice gets cooked, but not all the way through. See, if I press it, it's not fully done. It's a little bit hard. So now what I'm going to do is add the pineapple juice. So the thing is that one thing you need to know is never cook rice in something sweet. The natural sugars in it doesn't let the rice cook properly. So now I'm just going to stir it in, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn on the stove, and then I'm going to let it simmer for a few minutes again, about 10 to 12 minutes in the pineapple juice covered. So that's what I'm going to do, turning on. And then I'm going to let it cook with the cover on. Now let's check on the rice. It is done. It's really fluffed up and it's beautiful, and it's all the way cooked through. You see, there's slight bit of water left there. Don't worry about it, it'll evaporate. Now I'm just giving it a stir, Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your little bit of salt, just a tiny bit. Salt enhances the sweetness. It won't make it super salty, but this will just make it taste even better. So try it and it will be really amazing. So now I'm going to do is take my other skillet and pour the fruits mixture that we have made earlier. Just pour everything inside, and then we're going to stir this in. Make sure it's mixed too, but make sure that you're gentle with the rice, otherwise the rice will break and it won't look pretty. So stir everything in, and that should be it. Just keep it a little bit so that the fruits can also let the flavors absorb into the rice. So just let it go for 1 minute more, and then it'll be done. So just lower the gas. You don't need to have it on high, just as low as it goes, and then you let it cook and let the extra water also evaporate. One more thing is that you don't even add the raisins right at the beginning, because raisins also doesn't go well with rice. So let the rice cook fully and then add all the fruits and raisins in it so that it cooks properly. My rice is perfectly cooked and it smells amazing in here. So now it's time for some plating. So I'm going to take a small bowl here just so that I can taste, and I'm going to scoop a little bit up for myself. Now I'm going to use the apples that we had left over previously just for garnishing. Just scatter them around the top. There's no need to be fancy. It's just me and my family today. So I'm just going to keep them on top like that. And you can do however you want. Also some raisins, just some extra raisins for garnishing. And that is done and looks beautiful and smells amazing. So let's taste and see how it. This is perfect for me, and I hope that you like this video. Please make this in your home and see how it tastes for yourself. And please subscribe to my channel for more updates, and like and comment on my video. Thank you very much for watching.